today we'd like to speak about the most frequently asked question I receive about the loading ramp Neo-Dyne. So first of all, who are we? So we're the company Fun Garage based in Luxembourg. We are distributor of the product from Neo-Dyne, which is the loading ramp. Before being a distributor, we were also a user. We are passionate about motorcycles. We're racing motorcycles. We speak French, English and German. And we ship the ramps across Europe. So even if you're based in Italy, for example, we've already delivered clients in Italy, in Austria. So don't hesitate to contact us. We can always organize the transport across Europe. So what are the questions that I'm receiving most of the time? Is the ramp compatible only with pickups? The ramp is compatible with any type of vehicle which has the space to load a motorcycle or even cargo. We'll see later what we have to load cargoes. So which means that yes, when we go in shows, I will always go with my Raptor, Ducati Diavel or a big Harley to do some demos. Because when we load the motorcycle, we see the full loading process. We can look over in the bed of the truck, see the ramp. So it's definitely a better show than to go with a van. But definitely the ramp can be installed in a van, it can be installed in an RV, it can be installed on a trailer, it can be installed in a pickup. We've seen a client who installed it on a boat, it can be installed on a truck. So any type of vehicle that would have the space and the capacity for weight to load a motorcycle or cargo. So the other one is, if you look at the price list online on the website, you will see that we have 3 ramps and many accessories. So which ramp do I need? Clearly there are 2 different ramps. There is a ramp which is what we call in one piece. It's our base ramp, so it's in one piece. It's a perfect fit for a trailer, a camper, an RV, a van. But for a pickup truck, the disadvantage of this ramp is that when the ramp is installed, you cannot close the tailgate, especially in the short bed, the EU short bed trucks. So for the pickup trucks, we would recommend to go with a variant where the rear part of the ramp can be taken out or would fold over back to the front part of the ramp, which means that when there is no motorcycle on the ramp, you fold the ramp, you can close the tailgate. So arrive on vacation, unload the motorcycle, fold the ramp, close the tailgate, and you're done. So there's no need to take out the ramp. Also, do I need to change the ramp when I change of vehicle? No. With many accessories, and with those accessories, we can make a ramp that would be suitable for both a pickup and an RV, a pickup or a van. Or you change a pickup, we can adjust the length. So the ramp, of course, when we deliver it, it's really customized to your purpose, to your loading vehicle and to your motorcycle. That's the 2 elements we looked for the ramp. But let's say you tell me, I have a pickup truck, but I also have an RV. I would like to have the folding ramp, but I want to use it in the RV. So we'll be looking at a combination of various accessories. So the ramp would be compatible with both vehicles. There will be likely like a 5-minute time to adjust an accessory to go from one to the other, but we can make the ramp work for any type of vehicle and to move it from a vehicle to another. So yes, the ramp, it's a motorcycle loading ramp. That's how it has been designed many years ago. But with the years going on, the product has been refined, but many accessories have been added. And with those accessories, it allows the ramp to be very versatile because we cannot load only motorcycles. We have an accessory for snowmobile. We have an accessory that will allow to load MP3, so the 3-wheel motorcycle. Then we have the most versatile accessory. It's the one we call the cargo loader. So instead of having the wheel chuck at the front, this is removed, and inside you have a big plateau. And this cargo plateau is about, with different wideness, but let's say for most of the truck, pickup trucks or van, will go for 1.20 m wide by 2 meters. And on this, you can either load 2 motorcycles for a combined weight of 500 kilo for both the motorcycles. Or you could put your pallet or any type of cargo that you would like to load. It can be a quad, it can be anything. So what's the weight of the ramp? The ramp is around 90 kilo. It will depend on accessories you put on it, but roughly it's 90 kilo for the ramp. And how much can it carry? So the ramp is designed to load 550 kilos. How high can the ramp load? So the ramp, which is 2.50 meters, if we take it without shortage, it loads at 90 centimeters high. If you need to load higher, there's no problem. We can extend the upper frame that will allow to load up to 1.50 meters. The extension of the upper frame will also allow to decrease the angle at which we load in a pickup truck. So for example, if I take a street glide which has very low and long exhaust pipes and I want to load it in a very high pickup truck like the Raptor, with the 2.50 meters base ramp, the issue is that the angle it will be lifted on the ramp, the exhaust pipes will go and touch the floor, the ground. So what we do have, it's an accessory that will extend the upper ramp, and this will allow to decrease the load angle, and there's no issue to load motorcycles with long and low exhaust pipes. So can I put two ramps in a pickup truck? Yes, it's possible. Even in the very small European trucks like the Ford Ranger, twin cab, we can put two ramps side to side. We have clients also put two ramps in a Mercedes Vito, so it's not a big van. You put two ramps and put these race bikes. So definitely, if in those small vehicles you can put two ramps, there's no issue to put ramps in a ram. So can I load more than one bike? Yeah, depending on the weight of your bike, or the combined weight is below 500 kilo, you can use one ram plus the cargo loader accessory. If you have motorcycles which are heavier, then you will have to go for two different rams. Where are the rams produced? So we have two production facilities for the rams. There is one in Europe, in Spain, and there's one in Asia. At Fun Garage, we only distribute the European produced rams. Some other retailers work with both. On our side, we've decided to only work with the rams produced in Spain. However, the accessories are always only produced in the Asian facility, so the accessories then will come from Asia. So how do I fix the ramp onto the vehicle? You can drill and bolt it down. We would advise this approach for trailers or for professionals. So we have companies which are professionals in the transport of motorcycles, of the ramp, which are already bolted onto the floor of the truck or of the van. Perfect. But for most of the people in a van or a truck, it's the daily car, and they want to be able to take out and put in and out the ramp very easily. So in that case, we have an accessory that will allow to fix the ramp with straps. So you have two straps at the front and 2 to 4 straps on the side to be added, depending on the different fixing point you have on the floor. In which material is the ramp? So we can summarize that the black part on the ramp, it's aluminium, and it's an aerotic grade aluminium, so it's a very strong aluminium. All the orange part, it's steel, which has been treated against corrosion and then painted. Another question that comes often is that I have a pickup truck, can I really drive with tailgate open and ramp going even a bit longer than tailgate? And the answer is yes. So there is an EU law that will give really information about what can be loaded on a vehicle, how much on the side, on the front, the back. So if we look at the back part, the law has two sections. There's one, if you do not exceed more than 1 meter behind the end of the vehicle, or from 1 meter to 3 meters. So even on the smallest truck, the double cabin Ranger, Ford Ranger, with the 2.50 meter ramp, you're below the 1 meter. So you're under the rule, which is the easiest, I would say, to achieve. And what does the rule say? It says that the lights of the truck have to be visible. No problem. It's not like if we have a bicycle that would hide the lamps are visible. The other thing it says that the license plate of the truck has to be visible. We often have an issue. Most of the truck, when the tailgate is opened, the license plate is not visible. So what we do, we have a license plate which is attached at the end of the ramp. And then the third element is that you need to have something reflective at the end of your loading, which is where you get the license plate. So the minimum by law, we could have just a small frame with license plate reflective at the end of the ramp, legal. In Spain, Italy, in addition, we have to add the square with the white and red stripes. Personally, if you do long drives, long commutes by night, what I do is that I install just a license plate holder with the tail light and everything like we put on a bicycle carrier. It's very cheap to buy. You can just attach it with two small straps easily at the end of the ramp. So the tailgate, when the tailgate is open and we load the ramp and we drive tailgate open, won't it damage the tailgate? The answer with the Neo-Dyne ramp is no. Most of the tailgate are designed to be able to carry at least 200 kilos. So yes, you would put a motorcycle alone, a heavy one, with the rear wheel on the tailgate, that would definitely damage your tailgate. But here, the Neo-Dyne ramp is designed in a way, and we explain you when we deliver the ramp, how to install it in your bed properly, that we have a very, very limited weight on the tailgate at the time of loading of the motorcycle. So when I load my 350 kilo Harley, I don't even have 100 kilo on the tailgate. So way below the limit that what the tailgate can take. But as soon as I push the motorcycle in the bed, there is no more weight on the tailgate. All the weight is in the bed only. So when I drive, with the bumps on the road and so on, and the way that moves, it's in the truck bed, it's not on the tailgate. So there's definitely no risk to damage your tailgate when you transport a motorcycle using the ramp. So the price, that's also the question. Personally, I think that yes, it's an investment to buy a ramp, but the price of the ramp is aligned with the quality of the product and also of the savings you would have in case of any fault. I'm very transparent on price. On my website you can see all the prices of ramps and accessories. Everything is visible. You don't need to call me, everything is online because I think it's a right value. I don't have to hide the price. And what I see, you know, a lot of clients for RVs or for pickups or vans, they come to buy the ramp, and because they think otherwise I cannot load a motorcycle in my vehicle easily, especially big bikes. But the funny part is that I'm selling many ramps to put on trailers. And the people who buy a ramp to put on a trailer, most of them, they come to buy a ramp because they had an accident loading their motorcycle on the trailer. And the sad story is that besides the damage on the bike, which often is more expensive to repair than the cost of the ramp, is that a few clients had some injuries at the wrist, on the shoulder, because they tried to keep the bike not falling, and then they had muscle rupture and those kind of incidents. So definitely for heavy bikes, loading on a trailer can be quite tricky as well. So the ramp is very valuable for trailers as well. And finally, shipping. I said that we ship across Europe. We've already shipped in Austria, Italy, France, Belgium, Germany. For those countries close to Luxembourg, where price will be very based on your exact address, but also on the ramp you choose. For example, the folding ramp will be not as long because we'll ship it folded than the ramp in one piece, so a bit cheaper. So, but usually will be between 200 and 300 euro of shipping cost to ship the ramp in Europe. But of course, we always provide you with exact quote, a fixed quote before you place your order based on your address, and then if you're fine with it, then we can ship you the ramp. I hope that this Q&A session brought you some visibility, brought you some answers to your questions. If you have any remaining questions, don't hesitate to send me an email. I'll be more than happy to clarify any outstanding points you have. Thank you.